Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Rob. Welcome back to another Talks with Rob. I appreciate y'all for clicking on the video, man. So today, I just want to talk about reminding ourselves what we asked for. And as you guys know, this season for me has definitely been a tough season. One of the tougher seasons, just navigating family, life, fatherhood, being a husband, etc. It's been a tough season, but outside of God preserving me and my family in that, one thing that really sustained me is just reminding myself what I asked for. So this will lead me to, I will go to my journal where I kind of, write down everything, or my notes app, and I would read through this list and just reminding myself the things that I'm asking for, the things that I'm desiring out of life, and it would give me so much perspective over my situation. So first, before we move forward, if you don't have a list, if you don't have somewhere where you're writing down and you're intentional about what you're asking for out of life, because we're all doing it subconsciously, whether you think, whether you know you are or not, we're all asking for something on a day-to-day basis. And some people, we ask for things a year from now, 2 years from now, meaning that certain things take longer to, come into our lives, but we're constantly always asking for something. So if you don't have that, make sure you write down somewhere. It could be on your phone, get you a note, and a notepad and a pen, wherever works for you. But make sure you write down and keep it private, keep it between you and God. But in this, me looking at my list of things, when I realized these things are not normal. These are not normal things. These are things that are going to take time. So it gives me perspective on my situation. It allows me to be patient with myself, have patience with my situation, and ultimately have patience with God and what He's doing. So I realized, that job I lost, that money I lost, that tire that popped inconveniently, whatever the case may be, He's shifting me to where I'm supposed to be in that job that I lost, that money that I lost. Yes, it brought me down to zero, and it hurt, and I was broke, but that put me in a frame where I don't have anything. What can I do to make money? Oh, that idea that I just executed on from being broke just doubled what I lost. So it's that same idea of you got to take 2 steps back so you can launch yourself forward sometimes. So revisiting this list, constantly reminding myself. So this doesn't mean that you neglect, or it doesn't mean that you dismiss the pain and the season of hurt. It doesn't mean you dismiss that, so that you can, because in that you can find yourself living in the future, and we talked about that on the video. So it doesn't mean you looking and reminding yourself what you asked for does not mean that you dismiss what's in front of you, but it does give you perspective. It allows you to be patient. Where I'm going and where I'm at, two different things. I gotta become a different person to get there. So in becoming a different person, that hurts. That's painful. The visual I like to use is we come into this world and we're kind of all over the place. We're this glob, right? And where we're trying to go is this slim door frame. We're this glob, so obviously we're not going to be able to fit through this slim door frame if we're this big glob. And this glob is just basically personalities, our habits, and just who we are, the things that we require, etc., etc. So everything that we ask for has a specific door frame, and to get through that door frame, the door frame is not going to change. We have to change. We have to slim down. We have to lose a lot of things, and that is the most painful things. And a lot of this stuff doesn't just fall off of ourselves. No, we got to go through and start cutting stuff off. We got to cut habits off. Sometimes we have to cut people off. Sometimes we have to cut, certain routines or certain things that we were into, whatever the case, because who we are, this glob is just not going to fit through this door frame that we're asking for, right? So in that, it's painful, it hurts, and a lot of us are not willing to do that. So instead of changing ourselves, we start to change the door frame. We start to change what we like or what we desire. And then that's how you wake up and 20 years have passed and it's like you're the same person and you never walked through that door. You never achieved your goals. Like you never did what you wanted to do because you weren't willing to change. The goalpost didn't move. It didn't move. The frame never moved. Where you were trying to go, like that never changed. It just had a certain requirement. It had a certain standard, and you weren't willing to meet that. So back to the point of reminding ourselves what we ask for, and it gives us perspective. It helps us change. It helps us to be more willing to change. And when God is shifting us and helping us cut off some of that extraness that's not needed in the next season of where we're trying to go, it gives us patience, man. It helps us heal in that. Because these seasons are hard, man. They're hard, they're tough, they're difficult. But reminding ourselves what we ask for. So I was talking to my mom, and we were talking about, I was telling her how not to spend a certain amount of money on something that I didn't want to pay for. Like I didn't want to do it. It was a lot of money. It really hurt the bank account. Not gonna cap to y'all. But in reminding myself what I asked for, one of the things is just being wealthy, like really having generational wealth, being able to position my wife and kids, and then our grandkids, etc. Like to be in a position to where they can own things, they can do the things that they want to do. So in that, and looking at my list, I was like, man, I found myself so caught up and just upset about like this money that I had to spend or lost or whatever the case may be. And it clicked. It was like, does the person that you're asking to be, do they trip about this type of money? And I was like, See, I'm caught up on this type of money, but the person I'm asking to be, they blow this money on food every night or just giving it away. And I'm caught up and I'm letting this ruin my day. So how can I ever expect to evolve to this person? Why am I tripping, right? So it doesn't mean dismiss like the feelings of like, dang, I lost this, because reality is reality. But it helped me like let go of that and realize like, yo, what I'm asking to be, who I'm asking to be, is different levels. Like I need to chill out. It's the equivalent to like a basketball player who is in high school trying to get to the NBA. And he's in high school and he's tripping about 4 a.m. workouts or 2 days, 3 days, whatever the case may be, or a difficult coach. And he's tripping, ready to quit, ready to walk away because he don't like the 3 days, he don't like working out, all this. He must remind himself, like, yo, these people in the NBA, they get paid millions of dollars to take care of their body, work out all day, and play a sport. Like, this is their lifestyle. So how can you possibly expect to get to this place over here as an NBA player when you tripping about what they do as a lifestyle is normal to them? Like how? So that player must remind himself, what am I asking for? I'm asking to be an NBA player. This is all they do. All they do is work out. All they do is eat healthy. Why am I complaining about this? All they do is deal with difficult players and difficult coaches and difficult staff members. Why am I tripping? So hopefully that helps, man. Remind yourself, like, what am I asking for? And hopefully it gives you the patience over your situation. Hopefully it gives you the courage to move forward. Hopefully it helps heal you. And more importantly, hopefully it brings you closer to God and it humbles you. Thank y'all for tapping in with your boy. I'm gonna try to do these more often. I like to just have an organic message, man, something that I'm really walking through in life so that I can speak from a certain place of experience. So appreciate y'all for tapping in with the Talks with Rob. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuce.
Wake up in the morning, see my shorty looking right, yeah. Money calling, I be stressed, it tests me all the time, yeah. Fit it sunlight, yeah. that I've been doing something right, yeah, something right.